Welcome back to the Silent Hill commentary with me, Skully the Metalhead. Today we're going to be continuing our adventures throughout the Otherworld Hospital, so without a doubt, let's keep going, I guess. So, we start off by getting some drinks out of the, oh man, I forgot what those machines are called. Vending machines, that's it, Jesus Christ, my brain has just left itself behind today. Although the vending machine he picked him out of looks more like the sort of vending machine that you get like food and snacks out of. Like, I mean, it looks like the sort of thing you can get like packets of like Twisties and Snickers bars and shit. Well, then again, the other one wasn't really open, but I don't really know of any that serve them like that. I don't know. That's just me getting hung up on semantics and whatever. And I think we might see whether or not the wall to the 4th floor is being blocked off. Oh no, wait, I don't think we are, so screw that. Screw that. Yeah, excuse me. I am quite terrible at grammar, and there is another nurse. Taste my hammer of justice, bitch. Uh-oh, I probably offended some feminists out there. But feminists fall flat to the hammer of justice. Yeah. Oh, damn, that was nearly a cunt punt. God damn, I have such vulgar finishing moves. I should be taken off TV, but this is not TV, this is YouTube, a place that is slowly but surely becoming TV because of, like, censorship and copyright strikes and all that sort of bullshit. Anyway, this here, we received the turtle plate. I'm not quite sure what this has to do with Alice in Wonderland, which is what the plates are based off, but fuck it, I'm sure the turtle had relevance. Maybe, I don't know. That birdcage actually will be a returning element in a later portion of the game, which is the nowhere portion of the game. Is this the, oh yeah, this is the videotape room. Spoilers, we'll be getting a videotape at some point. You can also save in there if you want to. I gotta say though, like, the first time you view the videotape in the hospital, it is quite creepy. In fact, arguably, I'd say it's more creepy than the second time you view it, which granted is more clearer, but, you know, the time you view it here is quite chilling, man. Anyway, we get a health drink, perhaps some other stuff. I believe, yeah, this is the, is it the plate? I'm not sure. A steel plate, gee, I wonder what that's gonna come in handy for. Actually, you know, there's something I always wondered, like, I mean, yeah, no, spoilers again, but, I'm pretty sure there's a key that's attached to some electrical wires beneath that plate, and, I've always wondered if anybody's ever like, I guess, like, modded the inventory. I like had a mod for Silent Hill where the inventory from your previous playthrough is there in the next playthrough, and I wonder if anybody just ever used the screwdriver on it at, like, that point. I don't know, just wondering if they could, like, cheese their way through the game that way. I don't know, that's just me, though. Oh, is this time for the finishing move? Yeah, taste the hammer of justice, bitch. And that was a successful cunt punt. Good God, Harry Mason, you're a fucking legend, mate. It's unlocked! Hey, cool! Anyway, let's check our map. And that's another thing you tend to do a lot in Silent Hill. You check the map a lot in this game. In fact, honestly, without the map, I'm pretty sure Silent Hill will probably be the most cryptic fucking game you've ever played, man. I mean, granted, it's cryptic enough as it is, but, like, without the map, dude, you'd be wandering around for hours. Anyway, I think that's... oh no, we're missing one more plate. I made it sound like we're going to eat dinner or something. That is the cheesiest score I've ever heard, man. It's dun 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 dun. And I listened to MFKR's Tattered and Torn, man. Like, and that has got some wacky instruments. Again, Akira Yamaoka is scary as fuck when he makes music, but I don't know, some things come off as goofy. Dun 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 dun. Seriously, who the hell would put that in a horror game? Excuse me. Damn, sorry. I don't think I'm quite over my cold yet. Anyway, we get some nice health kits in here. Does that door open? I wonder. We'll probably find out eventually. Ooh, a blood pack. That'll come in handy. Let's check our inventory. Bullets. Bullets. Bullets, bullets everywhere, but not a drop to drink. Oh, the lock is down. I'm pretty sure that door opens in the nowhere portion. There's a lot of shit that goes down in the nowhere portion that'll fuck you up 6 ways from Sunday, man. That's also the day I'm recording this, Sunday, so... yeah, you're not gonna be here 6 ways, apparently. Yeah, 5 minutes and I haven't said anything insightful. It's time for some more Silent Hill trivia, because that's always fun. There's a washing machine. A washing machine appears in another Silent Hill game, probably. I don't know. Fuck. Anybody ever played Shattered Memories? I thought that was a fun game. A lot of people hated it, really, because they just thought, ooh, it's not like the first game, but I thought it was pretty good, honestly. In fact, I would love to see a sequel to Shattered Memories. I feel like the whole, like, psychological, the whole therapy sessions could have been a great, like, cipher for the town. I mean, if they really wanted to do away with the whole occultic influence, they could have easily just made it as, like, people go to Dr. Kaufman for therapy. Of course, Dr. Kaufman in that continuity is just, like, a therapist. Whereas in this game, he is a, doctor. Yeah, taste the hammer of justice. Never again shall you lay your palm on Harry Mason! Yeah, hammer of justice! And that's the end of that. The hammer of justice in this game is really overpowered. In fact, it's not even called the hammer of justice, I'm just calling that because it's, like, so great and powerful. Of course, it's nothing compared to the chainsaw, but, you know, you take what you can get. Anyway, back on the topic of Shattered Memories, the reimagining of this game. Hold on, another use of the Hammer of Justice. Again, to go off on another tangent, I'm pretty sure it's only 2 swipes to kill the nurses with the Hammer of Justice in this game. We got a lighter, that would have been useful, and also explain why Harry had that, like, infinite flame for the intro segment. Of course, that is, like, when you first start the game. Anyway, back on the topic of Shattered Memories, before I get distracted any further, I still feel like the psychology elements of that game could have really worked well if it just had the artistic flair that this game had, and there is a tentacle monster here. Don't get too close to it, Harry, I've seen enough hentai to know where that goes. So, of course, you can distract the horny tentacle monster by just tossing a blood packet to the side. It'll slurp that shit up like me in a Pepsi can. And you can get the final plate, which is the plate of the I couldn't read it quick enough. That's not its actual name, I just said it because I couldn't read it. I'm an idiot, doll. There's nothing more, it's just a blank slate. I'm Jason Griffith. No, I'm not Jason Griffith. Jason isn't even my name is Skully. What is my real name? You don't know. I've adopted Skully as my real name, man. In fact, ever since hearing that name, my real name has become irrelevant. And now we are... Oh, this message always creeps me out by the end. Yeah. Well, I'll read out the last part for you. Yeah, liquid flowing from a slashed wrist, if you couldn't read that. That part of the message always creeped me out, and that's something that I love about Silent Hill. It can take, like, something so, you know... And I think that's the thing about, like, you know, a lot of creepypastas that tend to work, particularly of, like, childhood, like, cartoons and franchises and all that, because it's like something you expect to be so innocent, and yet it's so creepy, and especially when it's done well, like, it can create some very good horror, you know? Of course, I'm not talking about, like, the Sonic.exes of the world, where it's just, like, Sonic and a demon, scary, whoa. You're getting way off topic, though. This isn't a discussion for that sort of thing. This is a discussion about Silent Hill, and, good luck trying to solve this puzzle on your first playthrough, because, like, you will be there for a long time. I could never get past this point without the aid of a guide, or, my self-printed Silent Hill handbook, which I, you know, use every time I play this game. And, I actually ended up drawing, like, my own map of nowhere. Yeah, I know you can probably find one online, but, I pretty much mapped out, like, the entire area of the nowhere portion of the game, and I pretty much know how to navigate my way through it now. Oh, is it time? Is it? Oh, ooh, that was a cunt pun, actually, thanks to a glitch. And thanks to Harry's new vulgar finishing move, the title of this part will now be called Cunt Punt. That's probably offensive to a lot of American viewers, but down here in Australia it's a very don't-give-a-shit culture, so... people, especially younger teenagers actually, they tend to throw that word around a lot. It's like, oh, but you young cunt, and all that fucking retarded gibberish they tend to spout. Of course, that being said, you'd have to be really over PC to just take offense to that sort of shit, you know, so... Just kinda roll with it. As Limp Bizkit said, roll and roll and roll and what? Am I the only one who likes Limp Bizkit? Probably, but hey, you know. Like what you like, I guess. Different strokes, different folks. Yes. There is the faint hum of the radio. There is a nurse here. It shall fall to the hammer of justice. Okay, I think it's 2 overhead strikes in order to destroy the nurses. And now the score kicks up for some reason. There are often times in this game where the score will just kick up for no apparent reason. It's intentionally to scare you, but I think about the thing about Akira Yamaoka's score is that, I don't know, it's very industrial and, in my opinion, quite cool. Oftentimes, though, I do kind of find it to be a bit silly. I mean, admittedly, Daniel Leaked had his moments of, you know, inappropriate scoring, like the Western stings, like in Silent Hill Downpour, whenever you just wandered around the town for no apparent reason. You know how he just used to go zzz. It just sounded like you're in the Wild West. Yeehaw, Murphy, we're gonna go round up some Silent Hill. Ding! Fuck, this is way too tangential. Tangential Sundays, I'll call it. Open the door. What shall we find? A nurse who turned. That turning animation was ridiculous, man. It was like on the bloody. Oh damn! I forgot what they were called. For the sake of argument, I'm just gonna call it a turntable. Yeah, you Sid Wilson that shit, baby. But anyway, we shall continue our way through the hospital. Kind of ironic though, because like, I was yeah, I got sick a little bit, which is the reason why I was holding off any videos with the Q&A, but yeah, I ironically got sick after recording that part, so yeah, the hospital made me sick. That's a bit counterintuitive, isn't it? But then again, this is Silent Hill, and we did land on the 4th floor, which means death, so, you know, just a thing to consider. This part is going to come to an end in about, like, a minute, I believe. I haven't got much time left, so I better fill the commentary void with anything I got. This is the basement. I believe the morgue is open. Isn't the morgue? I don't know, honestly. Anyway, this is the storeroom. I believe we can find some PTV in here, which is part of the dog. The dog trade, the dog walker trade. I'm the nostalgia critic. Okay, enough of that. You can find some shotgun shells. If you look at those bottles over there, Harry will say, it's some kind of drug, I better not touch it, because Harry Mason is anti-drug, man. Yes, Harry Mason. Anti-drug PSA. What's this? We found a door! It's either that or the Batcave. God, Harry Mason is Batman, what a thrilling conclusion that'll be. Anyway, we find a grate. Great! Yeah, that was the worst pun I ever made. So anyway, like any logical person, we'll douse that shit with lighter fluid. What you didn't know is that there were vines surrounding it, and now we will light that shit on fire. Well, this will conclude the part. I am Skully, keep it new metal, and flame on.